A very good morning to our viewers around the world and welcome back to Tolerance Hall here in Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi County Super Cup 2025, another blockbuster of a day. There are 3 games lined up and first of them, the match number 4 of the tournament. It's going to be Yorkshire County Club taking on the Warwickshire County Club. Let's head down in the middle where we got Owais alongside 2 captains and a match referee for the all-important toss.
Day here in Abu Dhabi, and we're all set for match number 4 of Abu Dhabi County Super Cup 2025. We're expecting to have an exhilarating game of cricket. It's going to be Yorkshire taking on Warwickshire. It's now time to introduce you to the 2 captains. On my left is Jonathan Tattersall representing Yorkshire. On his left is Alex Davies from Warwickshire, and of course on the extreme left is Nadeem Anjan, our match referee. Jonathan, you've got the coin. Please give it a spin. It's gone a long way. Jonathan, congratulations winning the toss. What's the plan?
We're going to have a bowl first.
Any specific reason you want to be bowling first on the surface?
Just looks like it might be a little bit slow this morning, might be a little bit damp still, so hopefully it'll dry out a bit later on and be a bit easier for batting later on.
Great start to the tournament yesterday. I'm pretty much optimistic the boys will be pretty confident.
Yeah, we've obviously new coaching staff in and wanted to try and play a certain way, so it came off really well last night, so we'll try and back it up again today.
Any changes to playing 11 compared to the last game?
We've got a ring of changes. I can't name all of them, but we've got a fairly new side. We're switching it up for all 3 of these games, so it'll be a different side today.
That's completely fine. Best of luck, Jonathan. Give us a good game.
Thank you, cheers.
Alex unfortunately lost the toss. What was your plan if you would have won the toss?
Yeah, we were going to have a bowl as well, just the same reasons that Johnny said there. Might be a little bit tacky, early morning sort of moisture in the pitch, so we were going to have a bowl, but it's going to be a good pitch. It's a fairly small ground here, so we'll be pretty confident we can get a score on the board and defend it. Yeah.
Well, it's a new ground, new conditions. How are you going to adapt to the situation today with the new team?
We've played a bit of cricket here. We've come here for a couple of years now, so we're fairly confident on how the ground plays. There's normally a bit of wind about, but this early in the morning maybe not. We'll just try and assess conditions as quickly as we can out there and post a big score.
Match number 1 for your team. I'm pretty much sure the boys will be excited to come in and ready to go inside.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, we're really excited to get outdoors and play in some warm weather. Like Johnny said, we'll be rotating our team across a few of the games and try and get some cricket into everyone. But we want to win every game we play, so we'll be playing it hard.
Best of luck. Give us a good game.
Thank you. Cheers.
News from the centre is that Yorkshire, they won the toss and they've decided to bowl first.
Thank you very much, Owais. And the news from the centre, Yorkshire, they won the toss and they've decided to bowl first. It looks like a picturesque ground, beautiful conditions. Might be a little bit of in for something for the bowlers early on, so that really decision really prompted them to bowl first. Joining me in the com box is going to be Owais. Let's run through the sides.
Well, thank you very much, Asghar Khan, and a very good morning to all our viewers. Let's quickly have a rundown. Starting off with Warwickshire, it's going to be Alex Davies leading from the front, Ed Bernard, Kai Smith, Hamza Sheikh, George Garton, Richard Gleeson, Michael Booth, Robert Yates, Tazim Ali, Zain Malik, and Theo Wiley. So, seems to be quite a balanced side, and of course you can see a bit of some fast bowlers there. Richard Gleeson played at the highest levels. And talking about Yorkshire, it's Will Luxton, Adam Lay, the hard hitter, George Hill, Harry Duke, Johnny Tattersall, Jafar Chauhan, Ben Code, Ben Cliff, Dan Morithy, Noah Kelly, and Jawad Akhtar. So they've made a few changes in the second game. Mind you, of course, they've won their previous encounter yesterday comfortably, so they will be coming in with a lot of confidence. So we're expecting to have another cracker of a contest. Of course, Warwickshire, they're playing their first game here in Abu Dhabi County Super Cup. So this is going to be a good little experience for them.
Oh, absolutely. They're coming off a high after that clinical win last night. And Warwickshire, they'll be looking to get off the mark here in this tournament. Perfect conditions. Nice, gentle breeze blowing across the ground. And as far as the pitch is concerned, I reckon there's going to be a little bit of movement, especially with the brand new ball. A little bit of tackiness at the top prompted the captain to win the toss and bowl first. Both captains were looking to bowl first. Yorkshire eventually won the toss and opted to bowl first. The openers will have their work cut out, at least in the first 3 or 4 overs. Get established at the crease. We're all set for the first ball. Perfect length, nip back, and he's knocked over the off stump. What a start here.
Well, this is a magnificent delivery by Ben Cord. It was right on the target and he's uprooted the stump. It's a dream start for any fast bowler in the world. And I think he was just playing for the swing, but it just held its line and went straight, and it has knocked over the stumps.
What a dream start. Terrific fast bowling from Ben Cord. And he's knocked over Alex Davies. First ball, duck. Warwickshire not for one.
So losing their captain early, and it's never the best feeling when you come out to bat as an opener and you get such kind of deliveries which is pitched in a perfect length, and hint of movement, just a tinge of movement came in towards the right-hander, and that was enough to beat the bat of Alex Davies. Ben Cord steaming in once again. Couple of slips in place. Oh, lovely delivery. Quite a similar kind of delivery where he got the wicket, but this time he was a bit more watchful than Malik.
Yeah, he's played it late as well. Allowed the ball to come to him. And that's the secret on playing these pitches. You don't want to be pushing out in front. Let the ball come to you. What a start from Ben Cord. Right on the money. That's why you practice and you practice to get it right in a game time.
Beautifully bowled once again. So all the three deliveries so far have been right on target. They're coming back for the second. Good bit of running. And Zain will open his account with a couple of runs.
That's good batting. Playing it with soft hands under his eyes. And wonderful running between the wickets as well. Now that they lost their captain, I think it's really up to these two young players to get established at the crease, work the ball around the gaps, wait for anything loose.
Charges down the track. It's an inside edge. They've got protection. They've got a deep mid wicket in place. And for a moment, they thought to come back for the second. Rightfully so. It was hit right in front of the fielder and gets a single.
Positive intent there from Malik straight away. Wants to get on with it. Not a bad tactic on this wicket. Every now and then, just use your feet, get close to the pitch of the ball. And Ben Cord is looking to hit that consistent length. So also tactics here from Zain Malik to put him off.
Yeah, just needs to be slightly careful, Zain. It's going to be Rob Yates for the first time facing Ben Cord, and he gets off the mark with a good little single, playing with soft hands. What a start here for Team Yorkshire. They're just continuing from where they left off last night against Team Essex.
Absolutely tremendous start from Ben Cord, getting the ball in the right area. And early on, as a batter, when you're facing quality bowlers, you want to make sure that you play as straight as possible and get through that difficult period. Last ball of the first over. Perfect length, wrapped on the pads and just sliding down the leg side. End of a top over from Ben Cord. Warwickshire 4 for 1.
It's a perfect start here for Yorkshire, already picking up the most important wicket. Alex Davies, that's a big wicket going down. What a sight for the fast bowler, Ben Code, straight away announcing his arrival. Getting a game. Wasn't there in the first one though. And it's going to be a new bowler. Another very, very exciting talent is going to be George Hill. That's gone towards the boundary. They'll take that any day.
George Hill, another tall bowler. Good action. And that was nicely played. Beautifully punched off the back foot from Rob. He's a very talented left-hander and regarded as one for the future. Perfect technique and perfect delivery. Great response here from George.
Yeah, lovely ball. And almost getting that outside edge. Yeah, relaxed looking dugouts at the moment. Good to see the youngsters enjoying the game of cricket. Goes for the ramp shot. Trying to be a little innovative straight away in the second over. Missing out completely.
Yeah, just trying to put the bowler off. He's a very, very fine young player. Rob Yates. Tall. Perfect technique. He'll be looking to get a score to his name here. Worked away on the onside. Another quick single. So they're looking to rotate strike and be busy, which is just about perfect.
Yeah, you just need to ensure you don't lose wickets early on. That has to be the key. You've lost one, and you need to ensure, at least for the first 6 overs, you score 40 to 45 runs. That should be the go-to target. And not lose more wickets. If you have all your wickets intact, that's where on these kind of surfaces, which is on the slower side, you can achieve that score of 170 or even 180. Lovely delivery and equally well played. That's come right off the middle of the bat. It was a solid defense by Zain Malik.
Both these batters, they're looking really solid. And looking to get behind the line early on in the piece. That's what you need to do as well. Get out, few out of the middle of the bat, and all of a sudden runs can flow. But this is a period of play. They got to be a little more careful. George Hill steaming in. Worked away on the onside. A dot ball to finish. 2 overs gone. 9 for 1 Warwickshire.
Well, this is quite a surprising move to say the least, because Ben Code, he bowled a magnificent first over, picked up a wicket, and he's been held back. It's going to be Ben Cliff for the first time, cut away, and it's gone like a tracer bullet. He had absolutely no time to react on this one.
Oh, that was a great shot. Little bit of width, but he got himself into a terrific position. Young Rob Yates certainly looked to me one for the future. Plenty of promise, plenty of class. What a shot it was.
Yeah, seems to be an exciting talent and looks so stylish, especially those cut shots. He's very strong. Anything if you pitch marginally outside the off stump. This is short. It's been pulled away. This could be the second wicket. It is. We were just praising and how beautifully Rob Yates was batting. but that short delivery has done the trick.
And that's the problem on this surface. Sometimes you just need to play the ball a little late and look to hit it down early on. Just perhaps held in the surface and he was through the shot a little too early. That's all it takes. Let's have a look. A shortish delivery, yeah. He was just through the shot a little early on a slow wicket. And he knew that he's picked out the man. Disappointment for the youngster. Was looking really good. Warwickshire 2 down for 13.
Well, this has been a terrific start for Team Yorkshire. They've already picked up 2 important wickets, and yes, he was looking so promising. And every time he played a shot, it just came right off the middle of the bat. And to get out at this time when you were middling the ball so well, it's never a pleasant feeling. In comes the new batter. It's going to be Hamza Sheikh facing Bentcliffe. Lovely ball, full straight and hint of away movement.
Brilliant stuff here. And Warwickshire 2 wickets down early. They need to just get a partnership going here. They got to work hard in the first 6 overs. That was what is expected under these conditions. Early morning. A little bit of tackiness at the top of the surface. It is on the softer side. You need to get through that period. Nicely played by Hamza, right behind the line.
Yeah, both these relatively new batters on the crease are in a desperate need to stitch up a partnership. Losing 2 early wickets, and the last one obviously was a big one alongside Alex Davies, the captain, will find himself a little unfortunate to get such an unplayable delivery straight away on the very first ball of the match. It's turning out to be a decent over. Comes down the track and finds the fielders. Another dot deliveries. Decision by the captain to bring Bentcliffe and to hold Ben Code has definitely paid dividends.
Yeah, just trying to give Bentcliffe an over early to see if he can find something. Well, he's picked up a wicket as well. They're rotating their bowlers around. Just want to use this new ball and give everyone a go in the fast bowling department. So far, it really worked for them. Nice shot off the front foot. That's beautifully timed. He's a renowned player for his timing. Hamza Sheikh gets that one away for 4.
Well, this is an elegant stroke, and look at how quickly it adjusted. It was marginally short, not all that short, but he just pounced on it so quickly, got into a very good position early on, and it's just hammered it towards the long on to close out the over. It's 3 gone, 17 for 2. George Hill to continue. Nicely punched, but straight into the hands. Good bit of fielding and excellent coordination between Hamza Sheikh and Zain Malik.
Yeah, they batted a lot together. Obviously, there's plenty of understanding setting off at that run straight away. As long as there's no hesitation, you're more often than not make it. And that's one way of releasing that pressure, is to look to keep rotating the strike.
Good little punch and good aggressive field set up by the captain, Jonathan Tatasal. He's got a short cover in place, a short mid. Surprising to see they have not opted to keep a slip at this stage, Asghar.
Yeah, that is certainly a bit of a surprise, but maybe they think there's not much sideways movement, so those short cover and short mid wicket become more handy with the ball just hanging in the surface a little. Use of the feet. Hamza Sheikh wants to impose himself, gets beaten.
Yeah, clearly beaten by the pace. It was short. He came down the track, but just at the last split of a second, got himself into an awkward position. Another dot delivery. So runs are not all that easy at the moment to come by for Team Warwickshire. They just need to be a little calm and patient. Brilliant bit of fielding. And this is what we have seen yesterday, even in the first game. And once again, terrific stop. This has been certainly the highlight, not only in this game, Asghar, overall in this tournament. The fielding standard, my God, it has been absolutely magnificent, top notch.
Absolutely spot on, Vasily. The athleticism, the ability to move across the turf quickly has been great to watch. Stylish shot again, doesn't get past that short cover.
Yeah, he looks so elegant when he plays those back foot punches. Zain Malik, that came right off the middle of the bat, but yeah, unfortunately, just finding the fielder once again, can't really pierce through the gaps. But Zain Malik, I'm pretty much optimistic he'll be feeling confident, because every time he's striking the ball, it is making that sweet sound of the bat. It's coming at from the middle of the bat. Good little single, does well in the end to close out. Another excellent over for Team Yorkshire. It's 20-2 after 4. Comes down the track and lucky that he didn't get that inside edge. Could have easily chopped back onto the stumps.
That is second time in his short stay so far. He's looking to come down the pitch and just closing the face of the bat a little too early. That is the thing playing here. These slow tracks here in Abu Dhabi. You need to present the full face of the bat as long as possible. Worked away beautifully off his pads. Just a single. So they are trying to rebuild after early loss of 2 wickets.
Yeah, and also just that one over for Ben Cliff when Ben Code was removed from the attack because he bowled that first over, picked up a very important wicket of Alex Davies, the captain. And now he's been brought back into the attack from the same end. So the captain, he's got some strategy and game planning in his mind. Lovely stroke. But there's protection and surely they will come back for easy couple of runs.
Once again using his feet. That seems to be his go-to shot. Wants to put Bancourt off that good length area. That is one way of trying to upset the length of someone like Bancourt, who's been relentlessly hitting those areas with the movement. Either way, he just wants to put him on the back foot. That short mid-wicket now just pushes a few yards back on the 30-yard circle. Use of the feet and he's gone long. What a strike. Finally gets right out of the meat of the bat. And that one is sailed for 6.
It's a mighty blow. It's a ferocious hit. Quite fittingly coming down the track and bang. Look at that. He knew, and that flourish of the bat. Excellent, terrific bat speed. And when the moment he hit, he knew. And has he taken that in the crowd? Well, that's going to be interesting.
Wrapped on the pads, clearly going down the leg side. Plenty of sport for players. Families and the friends are out there. Beautiful conditions. They're enjoying themselves sitting up there.
Well, absolutely, because back in UK, Asghar Khan, the weather, it's not that hot. I mean, it's always very cold, it's chilly, it's always under 10 degrees. And to be honest, I believe for them, it's really a blessing to be here and having such kind of weather. They really, really enjoy when the sun is out. So perfect conditions and a perfect venue, a perfect game to watch and enjoy a game of cricket. It's 5 gone, 30 for 2. Five overs gone, 30 for 2. Nice little stroke once again. Hamza Sheikh and Zain Malik, they are now stitching up a partnership which is pretty much required at this juncture of the game, losing those 2 early wickets. Rob Yates, he was looking in an amazing form alongside Alex Davies, going early on the very first ball of this match. And that is one thing he would just want to quickly forget as quickly as he can, because he's got another game coming up, mind you, after this. That's up in the air, and what a terrific shot in full control, and he's thumped it towards the point region for a boundary.
Hamza Sheikh is beginning to cut loose here once again, using his feet, this time going offside. Just gave himself a touch of room outside leg stump and beautifully carved away through the offside. That is a tremendous shot again. Wonderful conditions, like you said. Not too hot, just a pleasant morning here at the Tallness Oval in Abu Dhabi. Great conditions for cricket. Warwickshire, good little partnership developing between these two. Hamza Sheikh and Zain Malik, both stylish players, looking to get on with it now.
Yeah, they've got a decent bowling attack. Obviously, the spinners, they'll play a huge role. It is a dry surface, and we expect the ball to turn. And spinners might get some purchase of the track. It's drifting down the leg side and will be a single. So the power play, so far, I believe, it has gone in the favor of Team Yorkshire.
A good toss to win. They've exploited the conditions. And they picked up 2 wickets. Wicket of Alex Davies, the captain. It's always a big one. What a ball it was from Bancourt to remove him, first ball of the game. Since then, these two are beginning to get on with it and looking comfortable. I think the batting, as the day progresses, the batting is going to get easier. Sun beating down, the pitch going to get a little quicker, and the ball should come onto the bat.
Oh, absolutely. I think this has been the trend and the norm every time we have seen the matches here, not only in this tournament, even in the past, the domestic local tournaments. The ball does swing with the new ball, especially in the morning games. But after that, as you rightfully pointed out, Asghar, it just becomes very easy for the batters. That's been pulled away and put down. It was a decent attempt, a tough one, but at this level, I think it should have been taken.
Yeah, he got both hands to it. Let's have a look. short ball and he's onto it in a flash. He's a very good puller of the ball. Yeah, got both hands to it. He'll be disappointed to not hang on to that one. A life for Zan Malik. He survives a close shave.
Yeah, the plan almost worked in their favor. They had a deep square and a third man in place. It went to deep square leg and he gets a life. Oh, the power play is done and dusted. It's 39 for 2. So we're going to see spin for the first time in this match. It's going to be Daniel Moriarty. Left arm finger spinner. We saw how brilliant Jack Leach was from Team Somerset. He was so precise with his line especially. And also was getting hint of turn as well. Not much, but there was something for the spinners. And Jack Leach is such kind of a bowler. If he will see something in the surface, he's going to take full advantage of it. Good delivery once again. Hamza, he needs to be a little careful. He's playing across the line. And this is something which Daniel isn't really going to mind. Because he's got a packed leg side field with a fine leg, short mid, deep square. And a deep mid wicket alongside, a long on in place. Goes for the reverse. And good bit of fielding. Or is it? No, it's gone towards the boundary. It's not really going to impress Daniel Moriarty one bit. Started off well and some improvisation coming in by Hamza Sheikh. Much needed boundary, just breaking the shackles, because at the moment the momentum is in the hands of Team Yorkshire. So you need one good over just to make things slightly in your favor for Warwickshire. Tossed up delivery. And that's that short midfielder which we don't usually see in a T20 format. And now they've opted to remove that short mid and he's now moved on to short cover. So we might just see him changing his line and length on this delivery. Bowled him. Brilliant delivery. It was full and straight. And you can see Hamza Sheikh was getting a little agitated. Wanted to come down the track and just hit this out of the park. But has missed it all completely in the end. Lovely delivery. Deceiving him with that pace. In the end, it was a nothing shot. If he wasn't going to be bowled, surely he would have been stumped. Because he just came a long way far down the ground. This is not looking good. Another set batter. After getting a good start, it's Hamza Sheikh who will have to go back after scoring 23 in 19 deliveries. It's 43 for 3. New man walks in at number 5 position. It's going to be Ed Bernard. And I think he'll be feeling a bit of heat and pressure in the middle because you've already lost 3 of your top batters. And that's where now these two will have to rebuild, re-strategize, and also reassess as to how much is going to be a good target they would want to post on this surface. We were thinking 170, but I think 170, it's looking a bit too far now. It's 7 gone, 44 for 3. So spin being introduced from both the ends. It's going to be Jafar Chauhan. He was brilliant last night. Picked up a few wickets and was economical at the same time. Hardly did he give any runs. What I really liked about him, his variations. He certainly got some tricks under his sleeve. That googly, which most of the batters yesterday couldn't really read from his hand. And that's where he's been causing a lot of troubles to the opponents. And also what a time to be introducing into the attack, because you know that the opponent's there. 3 down, Zain Malik is not really looking to go after the bowling, and at the same time Ed Bernard is made his way in the center just now. On the other end, Ed Bernard, well, he just needs to bat out at least for the next 4-5 overs and not lose his wicket. Try to assess the situation and forget that 170, 180 in your mind. I think even if you can get 160 on this wicket, it's a slow track. And that's where the medium pace bowlers, they will definitely come into play. Yeah, enjoying their outing, look to be relaxed, why not? Team Yorkshire, they're on the top, winning their first game yesterday, and even today they are right on the top. It has been quite a dominant performance, and at the moment they're the ones who are having an upper hand in this game. So a lot of work needs to be done now for the middle order batters. Zain Malik, he's looked relatively comfortable compared to the other batters, so much is going to be dependent on him. Lovely delivery. This is very smart bowling by Jafar Chauhan. He saw Zain Malik using his feet and just showing his cards a little early. And that's where Jafar, he had all the time in the world to adjust his length slightly back of the length. It was a dot delivery. So one more delivery remaining to close out the over well. It's turned out to be a good start by Jafar yet again. Cut away. There's protection, and they will come back for easy couple of runs. That's much more like it. He let the ball come to him, played it late, and cut away, beautifully bisecting the two fielders to close out the 8th over. It's 49 for 3. Daniel Marathi was introduced pretty early in this match, straight away after the power play, and creating an impact by picking up an important wicket. Charges down the ground and just nudges it towards fine leg, and I think this is the right approach now. And also with that single, they've reached the 50 mark, but they've eaten up a lot of overs. We're into the 9th over, So how much are Warwickshire thinking from this stage? Bare minimum has to be 150. Shuffles, but just getting slightly big on him. Couldn't really get underneath the ball. Gets a single in the end. So dealing in singles at the moment are the batters of Warwickshire, and that is what is the situation and the demand of the current situations rather. Don't want to be looking for those big shots as of now. Beautifully bowled, excellent delivery. Once again, Ed Bernard using his feet, and Daniel, such a smart customer, followed him and trying to target his body line, not allowing him to free his arms. And yet again, he's now opted to have a short mid, a packed leg side field. It's just that one fielder behind that point region. They've got a cover, a deep cover. This is where maybe he can create a shot at this stage. Back away and try to cut that away. It's been pulled and pulled handsomely. That's much more like it. Ed Bernard, he saw the opportunity. It was just marginally touch shot, and he's bounced on it and it's got right of the middle of the bat. That is a gigantic hit. It's a biggie. And this shot will certainly give him a lot of confidence. Breaking the shackles in the center is Ed Bernard. Yeah, that's one thing which the spinners, they'll have to learn and realize quickly, that it's a surface where you can't really afford to be bowling short. Anything marginally short, and we just saw a glimpse what the batters will do on this wicket. Nicely done. That's a very smart wicket. Daniel, he opted to remove the short mid, and this is where he saw there was a huge real estate towards the deep mid wicket area. So just guiding it and pushing it with soft hands, getting a single. It's turning out to be a handy over for Team Warwickshire. Charges down the ground, plays an inside out shot, but just not getting from the middle of the bat. Couldn't really time it in the end, but gets a single to retain strike in the next over. It's 9 gone, 59 for 3. Well, this innings is building up nicely for both the sides. For Warwickshire, they'll need a couple of big overs just to get the momentum back in their favour. It's a good little shot, and on the other end, Yorkshire, they'll be trying to get a couple of more wickets and to ensure they run into the lower order batters pretty quickly, because you've still got 10 more overs after this. So we'll have to wait and see what is going to be the plan which the captain, Jonathan Dottersall, is going to execute from this point. Lovely stroke. Hits it down the ground. They've got a wider long off in place. And they were thinking for the second, and rightfully so, denied by his partner. There was never a 2 there. It's a perfect weather. Excellent conditions for a game of cricket. It's a bit hot and humid, but then again, I'm pretty much optimistic. The players in the middle, they'll be enjoying this weather. Oh, he's missed out. He certainly missed out on this one. Jafar Chauhan missing his line marginally, drifting onto the leg side, and all he had to do is just get some bat on it, but rather trying to opt to hit it a little too hard and missing it completely in the end. So it's a decent start by Jafar, just continuing his good bowling performance from where he left off yesterday. Lovely ball. It's a good delivery. He saw Ed Bernard shuffling across the stumps and wanted to hoik it towards deep mid. And that's where Jafar, he took all the pace of the ball. enticed the batter and made him wait to sweep. It's a good little contest building between the batters and Jafar Chauhan. Bowling exceptionally well so far. Charges down the ground. And lucky that he didn't really time it, otherwise that could have gone straight into the throat of the fielder. So we're almost halfway through in the first innings, and at the moment it's Team Yorkshire who would be pretty much relieved and pleased with this bowling performance, and also the fielding department has been top notch. Not missing out on any catches. This is drifting down the leg side, bit of a stutter. Oh, wayward throw. And also Jafar Chauhan, he should have just gone back onto the stumps. That would have been a disaster wicket for Warwickshire. Look at that, there was no calling, and Zain Malik, he was off. He was not even looking at his partner, was eager to get a single. And lucky that that throw was wayward. It's 10 gone, 64 for 3. Going along well at this stage. Our team Yorkshire, they're not really allowing the batters to play those big shots as of such. It's going to be Bencliffe reintroduced into the attack. Smashed, but into the hands of the fielder. Again a starter. This could be a run out. Oh my word. I think they just need to go down to each other and have a word that you don't want to be losing a wicket at this stage. And that's not the first time we're seeing a bit of a mix-up and a starter between these two. Well, talking about Jonathan Tatasal, the captain, he played the game yesterday as well, but wasn't the captain. It was Dominic Bess. But today, I think Jonathan Tatasal is really led his team very, very well. He's got a calming presence and he's got that ability to really adapt to these high pressure games. Pushed away towards deep mid wicket. Straight away there's a call of 2. But good bit of fielding. Denying them the second run. Yeah, he's really got that ability to strategize and adapt in mid-game to have a better and a deep understanding of the game, as Jonathan Tatasal was pretty confident when I was there in the middle during the toss, and I was pretty obliged and was delighted to win the toss and wanted to bowl first. And this has been a beautiful delivery ball, and he's taken that leg stick out of the ground. Lovely ball, cross-batted shot, hint of movement, and that was enough to uproot the leg stick. Zain Malik, once again a batter getting a good start, and just when he was looking to shift gears, he's lost his wicket. And Bencliffe strikes for the second time. It's 66 for 4. All credit needs to be given to the captain Jonathan Tatasal. He's been spot on with the rotation of his bowlers, and mind you, all of them, they have delivered on this big stage. It's the second game for Team Yorkshire. Of course, they've won their first encounter, which was played last night against Team Essex. And it was the captain, Tom Bess, led from the front. It was an all-round performance, picked up a few wickets, scored 30-odd valuable runs for his team. And in comes a new batter. It's going to be George Garton, left-handed hard hitter, and still plenty of overs to go. So he's got that time, and if he can afford to really take some time to apply himself in the middle, get his eye, have a good look and good feel of this wicket, and straight away he's cut that and will be off the mark with a single. Yeah, the wicket is on the slower side. At times you really need to just wait and let the ball come to you. I've seen some batters get out when they were trying to fetch the ball. Hamza Sheikh, we saw Zain Malik, Alex Davies, that was a different story. He was bowled on the very first ball of this match, and that was literally an unplayable ball. Nice little punch, playing it with a straighter bat. Ed Bernard, he's looking pretty calm, composed and relaxed in the middle. He realizes there's still ample time in the middle. We're just into the 11th over. All they need is a partnership to be stitched, and they can't really afford to be losing more wickets. These two men in the middle, they'll have to bat out at least till the 16th, 17th over. Don't leave it much for the low order batters. Beautifully bowled. Was trying to just open the face of the bat and guide it towards third man. And he's not very happy with the shot he's preempted. Look at that. That's a very risky shot in the end. And glad that he didn't get any bat on it. Successful over for Bencliffe comes to the end. It's 11 gone, 67 for 4. Daniel Moratti to continue. It's bowled well so far, just given 15 runs and chipped in with 1 wicket as well. So this is going to be a challenge, a left-arm bowler to a left-handed batter. And straight away, making his intentions clear, is George Garton. Trying to go for that reverse sweep, trying to unsettle Daniel Moratti. Yeah, it's always a challenge being a left-arm spinner when you know that you're going to bring the ball in towards a left-handed batter. And also, it's a short boundary for George Garton on the leg side. This time he's found the connection and gets a couple of more runs to his tally. So it's a good little contest we'll witness. And I'm pretty much sure maybe Daniel Moriarty will flag the ball, entice him, and ask him to clear the deep mid-wicket field. And also that strong breeze going across to the right, that also will favor George Garton. But as a bowler, Daniel Moriarty, I won't be surprised if, knowing that George, he's just walked in the middle, and this is the time we can really afford to be flighting the ball and just ask him to go for a big shot. He's taken the off-stump guard though, and could be a candidate of LBW. Yeah, that's an easy decision. I was going down the offside. So try to go for a big hit, George Garton. Something's got to give now. That's been cut away beautifully. And will only be a single. So boundaries are difficult to come by, and that is all because of some very disciplined bowling. Yeah, there you go. Alex Davies on the left. Not the best of starts to his campaign as a captain. But needs to just forget and leave it behind, because they've got another game coming up. Warwickshire, they're going to play their second game here today on the trot. Goes for the reverse hit, but this time he's found the connection. And this shot will relieve some tension and some pressure in the middle. That was the previous shot though. That last reverse hit came off beautifully. So spoiling the over of Daniel. He was going so well, gave 3 runs with the last 4. He's not really going to like it. Last delivery coming up of the 12th over. Goes for the reverse once again, but this time can't really connect and finds the fielder. Dot to close out the 12th over. 74 for 4.
$74 for 4 after 12 overs. Warwickshire, they need a big finish in the last 8. Still, they got 6 wickets in hand. 2 very good players in the middle. Jafar Johan continuing here. He's been very, very impressive. These conditions, he's bowled at a nice pace here. He goes for it and he absolutely hammers it over long on for 6. Wonderful strike. Just giving the ball a little bit of air and it was just about perfect. Wonderful strike to give this innings a bit of impetus, much needed. A terrific strike. Won't be surprised if he bowls a wrong one on a similar line, try to take it away from the left hander and see if he can induce a fall shot. This time it was the top spinner going on with the arm given as a wide. Pushed through quicker. Dragged down, but he couldn't do much with that one. It's straight to long off. They need this partnership to flourish. Next 3-4 overs and then go big in the last 4 or 5 overs to get to 160. They're going to have to play seriously well from here onwards. Makes room and then follows him. Tremendous sweep shot from Ed Bernard. Terrific batting, putting the pressure on the leg spinner. He's shown him his stumps and he tried to go outside leg stump. Then he's able to play a wonderful sweep behind square for 4. This time he cuts but doesn't get past backward point. And this over has been a good one for Warwickshire. 12 runs of it. Plays it nicely off the back foot on the offside. That's the end of the over from Jafar. Warwickshire 86 for 4. 87 for 4 after 13. A spin from both hands at the moment. Makes room, follows him, slow through the air from the left armour. Legs looking dug out at the moment. They know there's still 6.5 overs remaining. Couple of good overs can get them back on track, and a score of 160 try conditions this afternoon. They'll be competitive if they bowl well enough. Just making a few changes in the field. Short mid wicket comes in. There's a deep mid wicket, deep square leg, deep long on, and short 45 on the leg side. He pulls high on the blade there. Just a single. Bowled it into the surface. Use of the feet, goes inside out. That is a tremendous shot from Bernhard. Really, it was a special stroke. Tremendous footwork, putting the pressure on the left arm spinner, and then able to make room and almost chipped it over extra cover. Tremendous force, held his shape. Outstanding batting. He's a wonderful sweeper of the ball as well. Straying onto that leg stump, swept away with great amount of control. Right on top of the bounce, rolled his wrist. So momentum here for Warwickshire. Good signs. Bernhard beginning to cut loose, 32 of 21. Plenty of support from fans, friends and families coming all the way from the UK to enjoy this wonderful occasion. Abu Dhabi County Super Cup 2025 in full flow. Picturesque ground, beautiful conditions at the Tolerance Oval here in Abu Dhabi. Goes straight and picked out the man, and he's just dropped it. Yeah, it's Adam Lath down there who made good ground, went flat. He'll be disappointed to not hang on to that one. Yeah, got both hands to it. Portino was gone, 99 for 4. Jaffer continuing here. This time it was the quicker delivery and opting to play off the back foot. George. He goes across the line and the finger has been raised. So Jaffer Chauhan strikes. George playing right across the line. Let's have a look. Yeah, pitched on the stumps. And the impact was in line. Not much turn. Garvey both are things. It's gonna go on and hit the stumps. 5 down for 99 Warwickshire. Jafar Johan striking for the first time, getting rid of George. That brings Kai Smith to the middle. Wicket keeper batter. Straight away goes for that sweep. Doesn't get past that fielder at short fine. Interesting stage of the game. This time he goes for that reverse sweep. Jafar is bowled once again really well here. Varied his pace. Cotton ball chance and put down. Smith survives. That was a simple chance. Perfect height as well. And just couldn't stick. So let off here for Kai Smith. Worked away on the onside, running the first one hard. Will just be a single. 100 up here for Warwickshire. After 15 overs, 100 for 5. Hundred for 5 going into the last 5 overs. Beautifully played down the ground. Excellent fielding as well. Bancourt brought back into the attack. It was magnificent in his first spell. In fact, the first delivery of the game, he knocked over Alex Davies, captain for Warwickshire, with a beautiful delivery. Improvisation, brilliant from Smith. Gave himself room and found the gap on the offside. Nothing wrong with the delivery. He just went so far outside leg stump and created a little bit of room to just use the pace there. Use the angle to his advantage. Quality batting from Kai Smith. Oh, this time he goes the other way around and he finds the wicket keeper. Just trying to reverse paddle it round the corner and straight off the face of the bat. Straight to the wicket keeper. 6 down, Warwickshire. That's the end of Guy Smith for 7. 106 for 6. Six down for 106. Bancourt picking up his second wicket of the game. Guy Smith was looking good, trying to improvise. Unfortunately for him, he just found the wicket keeper. Straight away looking to use his feet. Perfect weather to watch cricket here in Abu Dhabi. Pleasant to say the least. The sun is out. It's a bright and sunny day, but not too hot. Good feeling again. Terrific stuff. Fielding standards absolutely brilliant throughout this tournament. Plenty of talent, class there. Young faces certainly making their mark, looking to go on and represent England at the highest level. That's the ambition for a lot of these youngsters. Neatly done off the pads and thinking of coming back for the second, not there. Top forward from Bancourt. 16 overs gone, 107 for 6. Right on the money and played with soft hands. Good running. Excellent running between the wickets. George Hill into the attack. Another tall bowler. He's bowled a nice length. None for 9 in his 2.1 overs. It's been impressive. This time whipped away behind square. Once again the fielding has been outstanding. So quick across the turf. They are tremendous athletes in the field. Really hitting the right areas here. This wicket George Hill, with his height, he's tall, but he's bowled a reasonably full length, which is just about perfect. Mid off up in the ring on the offside. Will he look to go over the top here? Worked away in front of square on the onside. Once again, couple of runs here. Nelson on the board, 11 for 6. They just lost their way here. Time will tell, but I don't think so. They've got enough against a strong Yorkshire batting lineup. At the top of the order, you're going to see Adam Lath, veteran of the game. That's a very good shot. Terrific strike. Effortless. That is one hell of a stroke. That was just a push. And it just whistle off the bat for 6. Look at that for a shot. Lovely balance. Just a short arm jab. Oh, he goes again. This could be 4 more. Yes. So 6 and a 4 to finish off the 17. 121 for 6, Warwickshire. Van Cliff into the attack. And it's been picked up on the onside and gone all the way for 6. Now Bernhard joins the party. Terrific blow. And to the longer part of the ground as well. That's a fair hit. Terrific ball striking from Ed Bernhard. Moves to 34 of 23. They need a big finish here. Last 2 overs and a bit. Oh, this is special. Oh, breathtaking. An extraordinary stroke from this very talented cricketer. Oh, that was just astonishing. Skills. Watching the ball closely. Back-to-back 6s. Using the pace of Ben Cliff. Pressure is back on the bowler here. And Bernhard moves to 46 of just 25 deliveries. All of a sudden, they got some momentum. 133 for 6. Still they can get to 160. He goes again. This is further. That is a long, long way back into the football ground here at the Torrance Oval. Tremendous batting. Goes short and he smashes it. Didn't try to keep it down. 3 sixes of 3 deliveries. How quickly this game can change. And the fielder at square leg, he had got at least 15 to 20 yards to travel to get to the ball. He rescues the ball and throws it back to the field. Well, what a innings he's played to bring up his half century with that magnificent 6 as well. 52 of just 26 deliveries from Bernhard, showing his class. What he does now, will he change of pace? He goes for that Yorker, and it's from the outside half of the bat. 4 more, 22 of the first 4 deliveries. This is a great over for Warwickshire. Just when they were looking under the pump, 121 after 17 overs, and all of a sudden 22 runs came in just next 4 deliveries. Bancliffe under the pump. I think it's time for him to just bowl some cutters, change of pace. But the field suggests he's going to go short again. No, he goes full for that Yorker. But the damage has already been done. Much relaxed dugout now. The big over. Still, they got 2 more overs after this one, so they can go to that 170, which should be competitive total on this track. Worked away on the onside. Good finish from Bancliffe, but a very expensive over. 25 runs of it. 145 for 6 after 18. Mancord will continue. Brilliant Yorker. That is superb fast bowling. Saw him moving across the crease and aimed for those stumps, and he's got rid of him with a beautiful delivery.
That was a lovely ball right onto the stumps, into the block hole. Nothing much he could have done on that occasion. Look at that. Beautiful Yorker, and has just opened it up in the end. So timely wicket coming in. and they lose their 7th. It's 145 for 7. Well, by far, Ben Code has been the standout bowler for Team Yorkshire. Gave a brilliant start, picked up a couple of wickets, and now also get a timely wicket. Steaming in once again, it's going to be Michael Booth for the first time. Clipped away another dot delivery. So good start to the penultimate over. Not offering many runs, but the havoc and the destruction which Ed Bernard has caused, he just went absolutely berserk. Blistering stuff, and it was absolute carnage here in the middle.
Tremendous ball striking. The skill set of Bernhard on display here. Full toss. Thumped away to long on for a single. I think that is perfect opportunity to get close to that 170, to give themselves a chance in this game. Dry conditions, so the bowlers will find something of this surface.
Yeah, there weren't many runs on the board until the 16th over. They were 106 for 6. And then Ed Bernard, he had different plans. Full toss, crashed. And that sailed over the fence yet again. That's a magnificent shot. It's come right of the middle of his blade.
Full toss going for that Yorker, and just turned out to be a full toss. Easy pickings there. Wonderful ball striking. 150 up here for Warwickshire.
Oh, absolutely. Such a clean striker. He enjoys his outing in the middle. Low full toss, punched away towards long on. Gets a single. This man, he's completely changed the complexion of the game very, very quickly. It just took one over to really turn the game to its head. 150 also comes up on the board now. They're 153. And still 7 more legal deliveries remaining. We were talking about that 180 if they could get. I think now 170, 175. That is a realistic score they should be eyeing from this stage. Michael goes down. And he has taken a single. Oh, he's coming back for the second. Good running, which will mean it's going to be Ed Bernard to be on strike in the last over. It's 19 gone, 155 for 7.
George Hill to continue. Makes room and goes past the cover. Now great effort to stop that one. It's wonderful stuff here from Adam Lath. Diving away.
Yeah, he just wanted to carve it between the cover and the mid-off fielder, considering the mid-off fielder is in the circle. So he's got a deep cover in place, long on, deep mid-wicket, deep square leg, and alongside a deep fine leg in place. Pulled him! He's uprooted the middle stump, and nothing much the batter could have done on that occasion.
That's a great ball. Shuffling across the crease. But a brilliant Yorker right at the base of middle stump. Perfect result for Yorkshire. George Hill strikes. 8 down for 156.
In walks the new man. It's going to be Taz Ali, who has got no time in his hands at all. He needs to get going from ball one. And that was a top-class delivery. George Hill bowling the last over of this match. And I think the captain has been smart with rotation of his bowlers. Just the 5 bowlers have been used. Shows that there's no part-timer being used in this game. Hits it hard. This could be a run out. And wayward throw is going to bring back Ed Bernard on strike.
Which is just about perfect for Warwickshire. Going into the last over, just 3 more deliveries remaining. He'll be looking to get few out of the center of the bat. And if he does that, 170 becomes a decent score on this surface after they were in trouble early on. You can't do much about those kind of deliveries. Terrific execution of that Yorker.
Yeah, it's such a tough skill to possess when you can just keep on coming in the death overs and nail those devastating Yorkers. It's such a difficult ball to master. And I think at the moment George Hill is up to the task. And he's not allowing the batters to come underneath the ball. It's turning out to be a magnificent over. There you go. Once again in the block hole. Call is for 2. They surely will come back. And in the end, no damage done. So the last delivery will be faced by Ed Bernard.
Terrific stuff here from George Hill in this over. Not easy. It's someone like Ed Bernard in red hot form, and to be able to execute those Yorkers, terrific stuff. These are little key moments in the game. A score of 170 and now somewhere around 160 could be significant difference at the end of the day. Another brilliant full pitch delivery, worked away on the onside. Coming back for the second. I think it's going to be close, but I think he's just made it. 159. Let's have a look. Worked away on the onside. Fuseman did really well to anticipate and come in a few yards. Yeah, that dive saved him. So after 20 overs, Warwickshire managed to get 161 for 8. That's the batting card. They were in early trouble. Alex Davies went first ball for a duck. Robert Yates played well. Looked impressive but couldn't go on. Zan Malik also making a contribution of 18. Hamza Sheikh 23. But the standout performer in that middle order which held the innings together is Ed Bernard, 69 of 34 deliveries to take Warwickshire to 161 for 8 in 20 overs.
What a very impressive bowling card in front of us. It's Ben Code, 4 overs, 31 runs, picked up 3 important wickets. By far the standout bowler. And what's been impressive, you can see all the bowlers have contributed. Everyone has gone on and to pick up a wicket. George Hill also picking up a wicket. Glenn Kiff picked up 2 important wickets. Dan Moriarty picks 1, and Jafar Chauhan once again has been very impressive this morning. 4 overs, 23 and picked up a wicket with a very good economy to his name. 2 extras is only what they've given. That is brilliant stuff for Team Yorkshire. Right then, the first innings of match number 4 is done and dusted. It's going to be Yorkshire. They'll be needing 162 in their allotted 20 overs with the required run rate of almost 8 runs per over. And it's going to be a fascinating run chase. So we're just going to take a short little break. And once we are back, we will be all set for the run chase. Stay tuned. Welcome back, viewers, and we're all set for this fascinating run chase. 161 is somehow is what Warwickshire they've managed to score. They were really struggling at one point where they were 66 for 4 in 11 overs, and that's where we thought that they're going to reach somewhere around 130, 140, but there was one man in the middle, Ed Bernard. He had different plans. Right then, the first ball of the run chase. Turned down towards fine leg. Starts off with a dot. So this is a big inclusion. They've added Adam Light, a destructive batter. Well, if this man gets going, we're in for some fireworks and in for a lot of entertainment. It's just that Adam Light needs to adapt to this surface, which is pretty much on the slower side. That's what we've seen in the last game as well. And it's going to be Ed Bernard to start off proceedings. Maybe it could be his morning. He was brilliant, of course, with the bat. Went on to score 69 unbeaten in just 34 deliveries. And he managed to strike 5 boundaries with 5 huge maximums. And that too on a surface where the ball wasn't really coming onto the bat. So he adjusted and adapted to this surface very quickly. Special batter. That's going to be a wide and brilliant take behind the stumps. It's Rob Yates. He was batting well in the first innings, and that's where we thought he would go on to score something big, but just held out and lost his wicket early alongside his captain Alex Davies. Tucked away towards mid-wicket, and Adam Light will open his account with a single. Well, surely the bowlers of Warwickshire, they could be just taking a leaf out of the notebook of the bowlers of Yorkshire County Cricket Club, where we saw Ben Court, George Hill and Ben Cliff. Ben Cliff, well, it was a bit expensive, and it was Ed Bernard. He went berserk in that one over. Otherwise, he bowled exceptionally well on this surface. Really adapted as to how and where exactly you need to pitch the ball and how you need to vary your pace on these surfaces where there is something for the fast bowlers. If you do vary your pace. Oh, as he got him, he's gone. That is a huge wicket going down. It's Adam Light. He has been run out, and his partner Duke, he can't believe what just happened.
Absolutely stunning piece of fielding. Oh, this is outstanding, breathtaking stuff in the field. The fielding standards in this tournament is just mind-boggling. Light goes early. Unfortunately, run out. Yorkshire lost their first wicket. 2 for 1.
Oh, what a brilliant pickup and throw it was by George Garton. Couple of slips now in place. Lovely delivery, and straight away now you can see that the pressure is on the batters of Yorkshire. We're seeing something pretty much similar as to what we saw even in the first innings, where Warwickshire, they lost their captain on the very first ball of the match.
Yeah, similar sort of start. Adam Lath, such a quality player, veteran of the game, been around for a very long time, got run out, so that would really put a little bit of pressure. Nicely played on the offside. Will just be a single. The fielding is looking sharp. We are in for a very good contest between these two quality sides. End of the first over, 3 for 1.
So we're going to see pace from both the ends. It's going to be George Garton. And he's knocked him over on his very first delivery. This is disaster to say the least for Team Yorkshire.
Look at that perfect line, perfect length, and the batter, George Hill, just trying to improvise so early in the piece, lost his leg stump. Yorkshire 2 down for 3. Three for 2. Apologies, it was Harry Duke who lost his leg stump. George Hill is on the non-strikers end. Hasn't faced his first delivery as yet. But what a strike from Warwickshire. 2 down early on in the piece. Almost identical start. Losing wickets up front with the new ball, which makes it even fascinating viewing. And this game has the potential to go to the wire. Two quality sides competing. What a start for the left armour.
Well, it was a dominant performance, to say the least, by Yorkshire in the first innings till the 15th over. But then the last 5 overs, let's say the last 1 hour, has gone into the favour of Warwickshire. George Garton strikes early in his first over, and they're at the back foot now. Team Yorkshire can't afford to be losing more wickets now.
Oh, absolutely. Things have really turned around for them. One stage after 17 overs, they were 121 for 6. Late flurry there took them to a competitive total, and now they got 2 early wickets. Absolutely perfect stuff. Nicely clipped on the onside, and coming back for the second. While they're asking the question, I think he's home.
Well, that was a very, very risky couple of runs, and he was running at the hot end. This could have been another wicket going down. Need to be a little careful now. Yes, the idea is right. You're looking for the singles and doubles when on offer, but there's no point really to be taking any unnecessary risks at this juncture of the game. Comes down the track and finds the fielder. What I really like about George Garton, Asghar, if you look and observe closely, he's really coming pretty much close to the umpire and onto those stumps, and from there he's trying to swing the ball.
Absolutely perfect. When you come close to the wicket, it gives you the chance to, more often than not, you pitch the ball that on the stumps. There's a big chance of picking up those LBWs. Full toss, quick single shy at the stumps. That was another risky single taken.
Well, surely there's a lot of miscommunication between the two in the middle. And this is something which they really need to deal with and maybe just have a word with each other. That's not the first time we're seeing miscoordination coming in between these two. George Garton is bowled well so far. Bowling his last delivery of the second over. Watchfully played once again, quick single. And that's an excellent over and a good start by George Garton to close out a successful second over. 7 for 2. Well, what a terrific start here for Team Warwickshire. They struck early. It's a double blow. Two top batters are back in the pavilion. This is struck hard. It's a miscued hit. And he's put it down. Well, that was a genuine chance. We'll have to wait and see how costly could this be proving later on.
Creating a chance with the ball here, Warwickshire. Fielding has been top-notch throughout the competition. That was a half chance, diving forward, put down George Hill. Still out there. Oh, this has gone straight up. That's a simple chance and taken. What's happening here? Yorkshire losing their way. 3 wickets down early on.
Well, that was a top-class delivery by Michael Booth. Hurrying on to the batter and got him into a tangle, into an awkward position. It's a soft dismissal and another one by Siddhas. So this is a horrid start to say the least for Team Yorkshire. They lose their third and they're losing the track pretty much early. It's 9 for 3. The left-handed batter Noah Kelly makes his way in the center at number 5 position, and he's walked in a stage where I think there's a lot of pressure, immense pressure on now both the batters, Luxton and Kelly. They've got a couple of slips in place, a short cover, and also they've got a catching gully in place. So this is a very aggressive field setup. Charging in Michael once again. Lets that go, Kelly. What a phenomenal start this is. And Yorkshire, I think they'll have to just dig in deep this game. That's the only way, because we're just into the third over and they've got ample time to really get their eye in the middle, stitch up a partnership. Of course, these two, we know how capable they are.
Absolutely. They are in tatters at the moment, Yorkshire. They got to really apply themselves in the middle. 2 slips, played away on the offside. Straight to third man. I think they're just trying to hit too many shots early on in the first power play with the new ball. I think this pitch, we often said it's a new ball wicket and there's always something for the bowlers early on. Once you get set, lacquer goes off the ball, then it becomes a lot more easier. 2 slips attacking here. Alex Davies pulled away in style. That's it. Enormous hit. What a shot.
Well, that's the class of this man, Luxton. He saw it was just marginally short and pouncing on it. And he's literally just bludgeoned this out of the park. And a much needed maximum. So pressure, what pressure, says Luxton. If it's in my arc, in my range, I'm going to go for it. And that is exactly what he's done, smashing it out of the park.
Terrific blow. Great hand-eye coordination. Great bat speed as well. And he didn't try to overhit the ball. Just a solid base. Strongly built. These guys, they really pack a punch and hit the ball so hard.
Yeah, no two doubts on that. They're strong blokes. And that was a testament to the fact that last shot. That's once again clipped away towards long on. So back-to-back Maxi's coming in for Luxton. He's taking on the charge. And he's returning the favors. What an eventful over.
Even better, this time on the front foot. And again, lovely timing. Just held his paws as well. That's one way of releasing pressure, is to counter-attack. Yorkshire 22 for 3 after 3 overs.
Right there, we're going to see Richard Gleeson for the first time in this innings. What a time to be coming on to ball. That's been driven, but straight into the hands of the fielder. Dot to start off proceedings.
His spell is going to be so important in the context of the game. Such experienced cricketer and class bowler, he will be looking to dent further and try and pick up another wicket here.
Talking about Will Luxton, came out to open in the last match. Today he's been given a different role. Went on to score 30 odd runs in the last game, and even today continuing from where he left off. Left beautifully that one. That was a great delivery.
Perfect length. Tall bowler hitting the deck just around that off stump. Beats the outside edge. That's the area to bowl. Square leg and third man out on the fence. There's a short gully in place as well, catching on the offside. So Alex Davies behind the stumps, the captain attacking.
Yeah, they're going all out, and why not? When you've already gotten 3, and we're just in the 4th over. And also you got Richard Gleeson's 4 overs. Lovely delivery. This is one man, Richard Gleeson, who's got pace and control and swing. Such a lethal combination to possess.
Oh, absolutely. Such a good cricketer. Loads of experience playing around the world, different conditions. He's made a name for himself. And obviously, that experience at the highest level does help. This time looking for that drive, beaten on the inside. Just that front foot not going to the pitch of the ball, and wonderful delivery there.
Yeah, beaten on the inside, and of course beaten by pace as well. That was fired and very close to the off stump as well. So this is a good little comeback, and Noah Kelly, it's not looking all that 100% and confident against Richard Gleeson. Left-handed stylish batter. Gets a game today. Missed out in the opening game yesterday against Essex. Short delivery, just could not time it once again. And that's all because of a couple of things. One, just try to hit that a little too hard. And it is that kind of a surface where the ball doesn't really arrive at you.
Yeah, threw the shot a little too early. That is the kind of adjustment sometimes you have to make, especially when you travel overseas, and most of these guys coming to these conditions for the first time. Some of them played here before, but it still takes a while to get accustomed to the pace and the bounce of this surface. Oh, he's hooked it, and he's hooked it for 6, using the pace to great effect and gone all the way for 6.
Yeah, using the pace is the right word. Short, and he was in full control. Intentionally wanted to just hit it over the park, and that is a magnificent shot, spoiling the over of Richard Gleeson, which could have been a maiden. 4 gone, 28 for 3. Michael Booth to continue. It's a loud appeal, and very, very close. This is going to be an interesting replay, though.
Really, it was quick and it was full. Luxon just trying to go through the leg side. Wonderful delivery there. I was close, but perhaps a little bit of doubt going in the favor of the batter. 28 for 3. This time has gone right through him. Perhaps the bounce saved him.
Yeah, one thing is for certain, that he's not holding back. Luxton is looking to play the big shots and is trying to break the shackles. That's the right approach, because even yesterday he looked to be aggressive and he did find success. Went on to score those 30 important runs as an opener. Today he's been given a different role, and also now as we speak they've made a change in the field. They've got a deep square leg alongside a deep mid wicket, so the fine leg and the third man are going to be in the circle. Worked away towards mid on, and a quick little single.
Yeah, he likes to be aggressive. He's already played some terrific strokes so far. 16 of 9. Michael Booth is really attacking the stumps. I like the energy in his run-up. Really charges in. Strongly built, not the tallest man, but he does get the ball through at a fair click. This time, slightly high on the bat, but I think he's got enough to clear mid-on. Comes back for the second. Once again, beaten for a little bit of pace and bounce.
Yeah, one thing is for certain, that I think now even Nelly, he's decided, Noah Kelly, he's decided that it's high time he too should join the act, join the party. But I don't think that the bowlers, they're going to really mind this approach, because every time they're playing these lofted shots, there's a chance. Finds the fielder once again. It's going to be a dot.
Absolutely, they can't afford to lose any more wickets, at least for the next 30 to 40 runs. Because if they lose 2 more quick wickets here, and all of a sudden it becomes 50 for 5 with over 100 to get, that becomes a daunting task. So Warwickshire looking for wickets, and that is absolutely the right approach. Last ball of the 5th. Kelly goes straight and he gets all of it. Not quite. One bounce into the fence for 4.
It's a ferocious hit down the ground in the V, and once again solid connection. That sound of the bat gets a boundary to close out the 5th over. It's 35 for 3. Richard Gleeson to continue, bowled a decent first over, just that one wayward delivery. That's short and no damage done, only a single. Well, of course, talking about Richard Gleeson, he obviously made his international debut, T20 debut for England, and that was back in 2022 in July against India. And in his first over, he dismissed, of course, the prominent batsman Rohit Sharma, got the lights of Virat Kohli, Rishabh Pant, and he finished off with the figures of 3 for 15. So a very, very talented right arm fast bowler, Richard Gleeson.
This one has been whipped away and nobody's seen it. Even the square leg fielder is wondering where is the ball. It's gone all the way for 6. Tremendous from Luxton.
Well, he's not really going to admire and like that from Luxton. It was just Marsden drifting to the leg side, and he said, thank you very much. I'm going to just use your pace. And he stonked this out of the park. So dealing in maximums at the moment is Luxton. And he's looking a serious threat now to Team Warwickshire after they started off so well, picking up those 3 important wickets. But now it's Luxton and Kelly. There's definitely they're stitching up a partnership which was so much required at this stage. Short once again, wanted to do a replica. This time completely got beaten.
Good delivery there from Gleeson. Yeah, talking about him. He's a bright prospect, a very experienced cricketer now. And has made his mark at the top level. Luxton really looking dangerous. Yorkshire will be banking heavily on him to go on and get a big score here. Get the job done. Richard Gleeson charging in. Oh, that one hit back at the rate of knots. 4 more.
Yeah, almost taking out the umpire on the way. I was struck so hard reading that slower one, that cutter. And yeah, Kashif Billah, the umpire, he did a good job getting out of the way. That's the dugout of Team Yorkshire. They look pretty much relaxed at the moment. They weren't so much after they lost those 3 early wickets that really put a dent on their batting lineup, their top order. Well, that's going to be a wide.
But having said that, it's a perfect opportunity for the middle order to rise to the occasion here. Down the leg side, going for that Yorker. And early on in the tournament, they won the first game. It's a great opportunity for someone like Kelly to make a mark for himself in these conditions. Luxton is looking in ominous form. Good signs for Yorkshire. They got their run rate up despite losing those 3 wickets. Full toss, doesn't get past mid-off. Interestingly, he's opted to go for those Yorkers of late.
Well, surely Luxton has missed out on that one. It was a full toss and he could have just literally smashed it anyway he could have wanted to, of finding the fielder in the end. But nonetheless, this has turned out to be quite a handy over, and this is a good little recovery phase we're witnessing by Team Yorkshire. It's been 13 runs picked up already, and Richard Gleeson will be bowling the last over of the power play and would want to finish strong. This has been hammered towards the long on region, and we'll have to wait for the signal of the umpire. Yes, no doubts, another maximum to close out the power play.
What a shot to finish off the power play, off the front foot. Strong base, and he's hammered that for 6. 54 for 3 after 6, Yorkshire. 54 for 3 after 6. Luxton looking in great nick here for Yorkshire. Spin for the first time. Tazali starting off with the quickest delivery. Missed out on a cut shot there, Kelly. And he drops it short and he hits it hard but straight to the fielder at long off. He's got to get his length slightly fuller. They need to exert pressure through spin here. Warwickshire picking up 3 early wickets. This partnership, and particularly Luxton looking really dangerous. Luxton on 32 of just 15 deliveries. Oh, just a loosener again onto that leg stump. A couple of extras added to the total. This is the period of play where the game can go both ways. A couple of wickets for Warwickshire, and this partnership continues for Yorkshire. A lot is depending on this partnership. This nicely played again. Looking for that second, not there. Lovely technique from Cali. Just coming onto the front foot. Good long stride in against spin. It's pretty hot compared to UK. So some of the fans just enjoying themselves with the sun out. Tazali is bowling well, apart from a couple of short deliveries. Use of the feet and worked away on the onside in the gap as well. But great fielding once again. It's Bernhard doing the job. Good teamwork as well. Excellent cricket all round. Good delivery, good shot and quality fielding. That's outstanding stuff. Oh, that one capped a little low and he's got the prize scalp. Taz Ali strikes. That's the end of Luxton trying to force something off the back foot. I think he just done him in length here. And he pays the price. 4 down for 60 Yorkshire. We got a game on our hands. 60 for 4 after 7 overs. It's going to be Rob Yates into the attack. Great fielding at short mid wicket. They picked up a very prize scalp of Euxton, who was looking so good. Another dot ball. They need pressure from both ends. Round the wicket. Punched off the back foot on the offside. And that's another boundary. Slightly short and beautifully played. Got the placement right, Kelly. Such a fast outfield. It's all about getting the placement right, and once you beat the inner field and perhaps away from the field, any 5 to 7 yards away, even from the deep man, you have a chance of picking up boundaries. This time swept and swept hard. Just for a single though. The length becomes very important on a slow wicket like this. You've got to find the right pace for this surface. Because it's not really skidding low. It just comes onto the bat nicely. Slow surface, there's a time for the batters to rock back and punch. That's a very good delivery there from Rob. Tossing it up. Good captaincy, getting a slip in. No, not really. But he's just moved that mid-wicket too short third man and asked him to bowl slightly wider of off stump. Worked away on the onside. Will just be a single to close out. A very good over. 6 of it. Yorkshire 66 for 4 after 8. $66 for 4 after 8 overs. I desperately need this partnership to go on here. Jawad Akhtar in the middle alongside Kelly. Good delivery. Right on the stumps as well, and opting to play off the back foot and defending it with the full face of the bat. Goes hard, just past that mid-wicket fielder, diving away. Looking to hit it on the up. This is good stuff here from Warwickshire. Bringing in the spinners from both the ends and try to squeeze Yorkshire in the middle. Another good delivery. That is superb bowling here from Taz Ali. He's attacking the stumps, which is good to see. He goes across the line asking the question. Gavi Botha says not out. Let's have a look. Hit him on the back leg, perhaps. A little bit of angle. It's getting the ball to just turn enough at the moment. So one other reason could be an inside edge. Aerial, but straight to the fielder. Things are just meandering along at this stage of the game. Yorkshire, they need 94 of 11.1 overs. The required rate is not a problem. Around 8.5 runs per over in the modern day game. Worked away on the onside. Will just be a single. Another tidy over from Taz Ali. 9 gone, 69 for 4. Rob Yates will continue. 69 for 4. Yorkshire trying to build a partnership. Jawad Akhtar and Kelly in the middle. Again, working it in the gap for a single. Very interesting period of play here, where both teams just waiting for an opportunity. Again, wrapped on the pads, going down the leg side comfortably. $71 for 4. Rob has bowled well. He's got short mid-wicket, short cover, third man, and short fine in the ring. The 4 fielders inside the ring. They're quite close in to stop that single. Worked away on the onside. Well, placement has been good from Jawad. He picks up a couple. They just need to bat sensibly and drag it deep. Good delivery there. Dot ball. Abu Dhabi Counties Super Cup 2025, match number 4. Yorkshire 862 against Warwickshire. He goes reverse. Packed outside leg stump there. It's a fascinating game of cricket here at the Torrance Oval. Was looking to play that switch hit, which has become so famous these days. Push through the offside, dot ball to finish. Very good over from Rob Yates. 10 overs gone, 73 for 4. So spin continuing in tandem here. Taz Ali, 1 for 9 of his 2 overs. He's bowling quite well. He goes straight, just short of the man at long on. Interesting period of play. Yorkshire, they'll just need to take it along. 7-8 runs per over without losing a wicket here. But if they can get a big over away, that will really completely put Warwickshire on the back foot. Beautifully bowled by Taz. Attacking the stumps. That's the thing really impressed me. That he's bowled wicket to wicket. Decent amount of control as well. Apart from a couple of deliveries in his opening over, his length has been outstanding. Another quick single here. Excellent pressure from Warwickshire in the field as well, and with the ball they are creating few chances. Something has got to give here, or they will just try to work it around 7-8 runs per over. Lofted. Another single here. "76 for 4, Yorkshire." This is a good little partnership developing, but they will have to be careful. They can't afford to go into a shell here. Keep that positive intent going and perhaps pick up a boundary here and there. Oh, wonderful stuff. Taz Ali is bowled beautifully. He's just camping on the back foot. Jawad Akhtar looking to play the leg spinner off the back foot. The length has been superb. Use of the feet, and the frustration was building. Those dot balls have caused him play a big shot, and he is gone here. Yorkshire 5 down. Terrific bowling from Taz Ali, and the reward of consistent pressure. 76 for 5. Round the wicket, Rob Yates doing a fine job, and in comes the skipper of Yorkshire, Jonathan Turtesal. Played well yesterday, Turtesal. Got a job to do here. Tom Bass rested today in this game. wonderful stuff. Really pulling a beautiful length here. And the spinners have certainly put the brakes on the scoring rate. Goes reverse. Nicely done. But the man is nicely placed as well. Just keeps it to a single. Current run rate is 6.78. Just falling behind a touch here. Round the wicket. Oh, he's knocked him over here. Kelly trying to just lap it round the corner, and Yorkshire making hard work of this run chase. They lose another wicket. Rob strikes. 6 down for 78. That's the batting card. Adam Lath run out for 1. Harry Duke also was bowled for 1. And George Hill was dismissed early for 3. They lost those wickets up front, and the period of play, the recovery from Luxton, who looked in prime form, along with Cayley as well, 24, but just losing wickets at the wrong time. 6 down for 78. In trouble here, Yorkshire. With 84 to get, that run rate is creeped up to 10 runs per over. Rob Yates, he's bowled really well. 1 for 11. Rolling his arm. Fielding is sharp as ever. Absolutely, you can't take a chance with these guys. So close in, stopping the ones, building pressure. Not waiting for the things to happen. It's about proactive attitude, wrapped on the pads and just sliding down the leg side. 12 overs gone, 78 for 6.
After 12.78 for 6, things are looking too bright at the moment for Team Yorkshire. That's all because they've been losing wickets consistently at regular intervals. There was a good phase in the middle for the batters. It was these two, Will and Noah, where they went on to pile up a partnership of 51 runs. But after that, it has been a struggle, and we need to give credit to, of course, the captain. He's been taking some excellent decisions, brave calls, and so far, his men, they have delivered. They've gotten 6 already, and we're just in the 13th over. Still 83 runs required. Got plenty of overs to get so, but the problem is the wicket column. Brilliant bit of fielding. Excellent stuff. This is aggressive intent here shown by the captain by having close-in fielders in the 30-yard circle, and that is all because to negate these quick singles on offer. So it's just getting tougher and tougher for Team Yorkshire. After winning their opening game yesterday, today the story has been a bit different. Beautifully bowled. This is excellent stuff. Ed Bernard bowled just the 1 over initially, bowled with the new ball and gave hardly any runs, and he's been reintroduced into the attack at a stage where he's bowling to 2 new batters in the middle. Talking about Joffer Johan, he was phenomenal with the ball in the first innings, but now he's got a big job with the bat that's been pulled away, not in control, and will get a single. So much is going to be relied on the captain, Jonathan Tartasol. Yeah, good sharp delivery, hurrying on to the batter, and completely deceived him in the end. Yeah, it just looks like that he's in a bit of pain and a bit of unease there, so he is surely going to get some medical attention. Well, good to see. Joffer seems to be okay in the middle. That was a sharp bouncer by Ed Bernard, hurrying on to him and deceiving him with that extra bit of pace which Ed Bernard is generating at the moment. Beautifully bowled, nicely disguised, and equally well played. He's picked up that slower one early and guiding it gently towards deep mid wicket. I think both the batters now in the middle, all they have to do is just try to ensure they try to take this game as deep as they can. That's the only way, because if they try to go for big shots at the moment, there's a high possibility they'll lose a wicket or 2. You can't do that when you're already 6 down in a span of 12 overs. This is going to be close. Direct hit, and he was a goner. Surely. It was a very risky single and a brilliant pick up and throw. And direct hit, it would have been curtains for the batter. That's 13 gone, 82 for 6. Rob Yates has had a decent morning so far. He's bowling his last over. Once again, bit of a stutter and direct hit. And things would have been interesting. Yeah, that has been the story of this innings so far. Losing early wickets. Look at that. Once again, a lot of confusion in the middle. And a better throw also would have made things interesting in the end. It's it down the ground. but no real power behind the shot. And on that occasion, they will somehow come back for the second. So all they have to do is just have belief in themselves. Of course, Jonathan Tatasol, the captain, he's there in the middle. So he can just guide his partner on the other end, Jafar Chauhan, to stay in the middle. And let's try to play out all these overs. Oh my word! I have seen many catches in my life, but this has to go down as one of the best I've seen in my life. Oh my word, look at this. That is a fantastic and an unbelievable take. How do you even take those? That remains to be the question. And Rob Yates, he strikes, gets another wicket. It's 84 for 7. Well, we have seen one-handed blinders in this tournament, but hands down, Ed Bernard, he's taken the best catch by far in this tournament. That was literally unbelievable. There was never a catch there, but he somehow really timed his jump to perfection, and it was a one-handed grab. Rob Yates strikes twice. He's knocked him over. Rob Yates seems to be in a hurry. He picks up his second in the 14th over. And this is not looking good now for Team Yorkshire. And also the hopes of winning this game is pretty much out of the window. That ball kept slightly low. It was too close to cut. Not the best of shot selections coming in by Daniel Moriarty. That's 84 for 8. Well, it's a sorry looking scorecard for Team Yorkshire. None of the batters could really hang in there. Will Luxton and Noah Kelly, the two batters who gave a glimmer of hope, but since their departure, it has been a struggle. That's been the story of this inning so far. Beautifully bowled. Rob Yates, he's done for the morning with the figures of 4 overs, 13 runs only, and he's picked up 3 important wickets. 84 for 8 after 14. Another spinner who's put up a very impressive show this morning. It's Taz Ali. Economical figures so far. He would be wanting to get another wicket. And this is a perfect time to get these last two wickets because you're now into the tail, apart from, of course, the captain, Jonathan Tatasal. He's still there. But the problem is that he's been running out of partners. But that catch, who can forget this? Let's have a look once again. I can watch this again and again. Oh my word, goodness gracious. You can't keep this man out of the game, can you? Ed Bernard, the Superman in process. Yeah, this has been by far the best catch, and this is the standards of this game. Well, another one goes beautifully bowled onto the stumps, and Pencode just trying to play that ramp shot, missing it completely, and Taz Ali hits the target yet again, and Yorkshire are now on a serious verge to be getting bowled out and not playing their allotted 20 overs. It's 85 for 9. It's a sorry looking scorecard if you've just tuned in. 85 for 9, just in the 15th over. Apart from Will Luxton and Noah Kelly, all the batters have struggled to even reach double figures. They all have scored single digits. Step in place, Taz steaming in once again. It's going to be a dot delivery. So this win is skyrocket the confidence of the men of team Warwickshire. It was not the best of starts in the first innings with the bat, where they lost early wickets, losing their captain early. And there was times of struggle where they were 43 for 3 in 7 overs, and then they lost 4 wickets in 11 overs where they were 66 for 4. And then came the man who's just taken the best catch in this tournament. And he was absolutely brilliant. Ed Bernard, 69 in 34 with 5 huge sixes. Completely changed the complexion, and that's it. It's a rip scotter. That ball keeping slightly low, and Taz, he gets a 4 for. What a magnificent performance this has been. Look at that delivery. Just holding its line and going straighter. And what a sight for the spinner. Taz does the job for his team. Handshakes all around, hugs all around, and why not? They know they have played brilliant cricket. And this has been an exceptional performance, to say the least, by team Warwickshire. Not only they have won this game, they've won this game by a big margin, 76 runs. So plenty of learning and experience from this game for some of the youngsters of Yorkshire. Jafar Johan, of course, and the likes of Jawad Akhtar, these youngsters getting a go in this game. And this should be a good little learning experience for them. Well, that's how things have been panned out in the second innings, and it was not the best of starts. Adam Light, unfortunately, was run out in the first over. Harry and George couldn't really get going, and then there was a bit of hope in the middle order where Will Luxton and Noah Kelly formed up for a partnership of 51 runs, and since then there was a big hope that they could be chasing this down, but some exceptional bowling by Rob Yates and Taz Ali, they've ensured that they do a good job, and you can see all the batters apart from Will Luxton and Noah Kelly couldn't go on to score double figures for their team. Well, this has been a very impressive bowling performance by Team Warwickshire. Ed Bernard couldn't pick up a wicket, but economical. George Garton also picking up a wicket in his one over. And then the pick of the bowlers, I think two of the bowlers were the pick of the bowlers, not one. Tazim Ali, 13 runs, 4 wickets, and with the economy of under 4. Same goes for Rob Yates. Brilliant spell. He's done for the evening, where he gave only 13 runs and picked up 3 important wickets, and that too at crucial important juncture of the game. A total of 8 extras, which is pretty much acceptable. So we're done and dusted for match number 4. It's Warwickshire batting first, went on to score 161 in the allotted 20 overs. Ed Bernard, he was magnificent, came on and just went berserk. 69 unbeaten in 34. And also Sheikh and Malik contributing well. Ben Court, pick of the bowlers, picking up 3. Ben Cliff and Johan also picking up wickets. In reply, Yorkshire unfortunately bundled out, not playing the allotted 20 overs. And it was Luxton and Kelly gave a glimmer of hope. But then the bowling of Taz Ali and Rob Yates just made life difficult for the batters in the middle. And they used this wicket beautifully to their advantage and ensure they make their team win and sail over the line. So it's Warwickshire winning match number 4 comfortably by 76 runs. Right then, we're just going to take a short little break, and once we are back, we will have Asghar Khan down in the center for the post-match presentation. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the post-match presentation of Abu Dhabi County Super Cup 2025 in the match number 4. Warwickshire batting first, 161 for 8 in 20 overs, and in reply Yorkshire, they were bowled out for 85 in just 14.5 overs. Warwickshire winning by 76 runs. Now I would like to call on the captain of Warwickshire, Alex Davies, to please come on the stage and have a few words with us. Many congratulations. Things have panned out brilliantly.
Yeah, I mean, not when I got out first ball of the game, it wasn't brilliant, but obviously a bit of a tricky pitch there, and the boys sort of adjusted nicely and consolidated nicely, built a nice partnership. Barney played an outstanding knock, and then yeah, with the ball we just squeezed and built pressure really nicely there. They got off to a bit of a flyer in the power play, but then we dragged it back and squeezed with our spinners. So yeah, as first outings go, it was pretty nice.
Well, many congratulations. Keep up the momentum. All the best for the rest of the competition.
Thank you very much.
That was Alex Davies, the captain of Warwickshire. Now I would like to call on the man of the match, Ed Bernhard, with his brilliant 69 of just 34 deliveries. Please come on the stage and have a few words with us. Absolutely stunning performance, 121 for 6 at one stage, and you really cut loose. How was the pitch like, and what was going through your head?
Yeah, it was enjoyable. I think obviously that sort of early morning there was often a little bit of nip and a little bit of hold in the wicket, so it was tough at the start. But I think once we got through that and got through their spinners who bowled really well, we had a nice platform just to go at the end and use the wind and the conditions.
First game of the tournament, obviously it's a big confidence booster going into the tournament.
Yeah, definitely. I think for us it's just obviously nice to get outside. The winter have been indoors and stuff. Nice to hit a few balls out the middle, and yeah, it puts us in a good position for the competition going forward now.
You enjoying the stay here in Abu Dhabi?
Yeah, we love it. Obviously done it a few times now, and every time we come here we're looked after really well. We get to play some really good cricket in some good facilities, and yeah, we love it.
Enjoy your time. Very well played.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
That was Ed Bernhard with his man of the match performance. That's it for now. We'll be back with more action.